On to something a little more explosive.
Whoa!
This happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Where was this specific one? In
This
Hebei?
specific one, I have some notes here.
Yeah, I think it was in Hebei.
This is in Changzhou, Hebei.
Changzhou, Hebei, and it's a company. There was just this massive explosion. Apparently, a couple of people died. They reported 2 people died.
You don't show death, YouTube.
No, don't
Chill
worry.
out.
We're just saying, it's something that happened. But
Pretty
that's
massive, yeah.
quite a big explosion. But you know what's really weird
It's
is...
very common.
What's that?
It's very common in China.
Yeah, it's super common. You know what's really interesting, though, is that on the exact same day, somewhere on the other side of the country, there was another massive explosion.
Yeah, this was in Jiaxing City in Zhejiang.
Yeah, look at that on the highway. This one's completely unexplained.
Was that same day?
Same day.
Oh, wow.
So just same day, complete opposite ends of the country. This happened to get massive explosions on camera. But yeah, there's no explanation as to what that was. It was on the highway, so it's probably a truck carrying something weird.
Yeah.
This happened to me once when I was in China. As I was in traffic, and there was a container truck, like a couple of cars ahead of me, and there was this massive explosion, but it was contained. So the whole container kind of went out like this, baola, just expanded.
Yeah.
But it was like, bam, like dynamite went off. My entire car shook and everything. And I was like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they happened on the same day.
Yeah.
Right? Just fast forward past that.
Whoa! Oh!
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Well, I
driving.
mean, wouldn't that be your reaction?
I would say more like, whoa! Not, oh!
I don't know. I feel like you'd sound like this, though, wouldn't you? Wait, it's coming. Where is he? It's coming eventually. I feel
think
like
I'd
I'd
probably
have...
say, what's up?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we have that? Oh, yes, of course we do. Yeah. I think you would probably say it. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
I did a video about this, and it's been ramping up more and more. China bans Teslas from any sensitive area.
Yeah.
Because they see it as a American spying tool, right? Which, let's be honest, any car can be used as a spying tool. All cars these days have got built-in cameras.
Technically.
Technically, yes. All cars can be. If you've got like the software installed in it and stuff, and they all have communication built in, it's pretty easy to set it up.
I mean, you could do it without the car. You could have a live streaming camera.
Yeah, I mean, you could just have a live streaming like phone on the dashboard and park it.
People do that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, though, like specifically Tesla's got that whole like Sentry mode and stuff, where it's got cameras all around. So the Chinese government is petrified of these things. They are so scared of Teslas that they do not allow them to go even into a city where there are government officials meeting.
Right. You're right.
They don't do this with any other cars. No. The thing is Chinese EVs have got just as many cameras, and they're very easy to compromise. They're way worse.
If any nefarious government wanted to compromise a Chinese EV, they can do it pretty easily.
Yes. So anyway, this is just...
It's more of a statement than anything.
Just another thing. They've been banning Teslas from going into certain highways again, and they've been banning Teslas from going onto certain campuses and all this. But it doesn't go away. You see, like when I made my video, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, that's only temporary or something. It's not temporary. It's getting worse, and there are more examples of it coming out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
It's just funny because, like, what do we keep hearing about Elon trying to expand business in China here? I mean, like, look at how your product's being treated. You know what I mean? This one is another forced demolition.
Oh, this is that woman in there, right? I saw this.
Yeah, don't worry. No one's hurt. Yeah. But she did not want her house to be destroyed, but she has no say because remember, I don't want everyone to remember this. You don't own your house in China.
Yes, this is something that a lot of people don't understand because everybody in China owns an apartment or a house. Like, it's got the biggest ownership or something, But it's not ownership. It's leasing. You lease it. And it's a lot of people be like, oh, yeah, you pay like land tax or whatever it is, property tax. It's not the same. When you purchase your house, it's usually an apartment in China. It's just a concrete box in the sky. You've got no rights over the land where it's built. You've got no rights, and you only lease it for 70 years. After that 70 years, it's not yours anymore.
No.
So, anyway, she obviously was living in this house. It was built a while ago, and they're like, well, we need to move it now, so get out.
Yeah, and she was like, no, this is my home, right? And she just wouldn't move. They basically broke it down around her.
Yeah.
Imagine owning a house and then the government comes and takes it away from you. I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's true. China's got such a facade of being like a normal country, but then so you look into the details.
Yeah.
You know. Jiao Tong University, one of the biggest and most prestigious universities in China. Do you know what they did?
What?
In Xi'an? This is a sign of something dark, I think.
Okay.
They just got rid of the requirement to pass English for their graduation. And that is something that has been part and parcel part of China, is that, yes, you are Chinese first and foremost, but you got to learn English because how else are you going to participate in the world stage?
Yeah.
China's now getting to a point now where they don't really care about that anymore.
No,
it's just, let's break off. That's usually a bad sign.
It is a bad sign. Xi Jinping, for the longest time now, has been getting rid of any foreign influence out of textbooks or anything. And that just means anything that's not praising the CCP, basically.
Yeah.
So any foreign textbooks are not allowed anymore. They've revised all their textbooks to remove anything that's got to do with, foreign languages and foreign stuff. So I mean, it's a bad thing. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Well,
Just thought, I mean, that's a sign of usually dark times afoot.
Yes.
Yes.
He's just painting the pig black so he can sell it for a lot more at market. Let's move on to some more hammy humor. Okay.
Wow, they're going for it, aren't they? Some of his clothes were thrown out the window. A lot of them were cut up. Some of them were burned.
She was too crazy.
She lunged at him with a knife.
She was in this jealous rage. If you don't go home now, I'm going to walk out into traffic and kill myself.
When I take a breath, you fill up my life.